defensive front.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Hawk 70, Panther 11, Panther 11, do this.
Air it out on third. Into the hands of Leggett. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a nice completion from the rookie passer out of Texas. Good for a first down, too. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
All right, Leggett makes the ground. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Running in the red zone. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Rubio ends on the point after. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
63.
Right to the air, it's Hurts. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down. Not a must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. All right, 0-2 to start the game. And I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, one defender failed. His buddy was there to swarm to the ball. Make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts now from the gun. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They're going play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Nakobe Dean. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. After making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Truman.
1st down, a run with Barkley. This will get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Hurts. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. He's got a man left. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Hurts on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Good, set.
Play action. Hurts has it. And he's got it for the touchdown. But while they celebrate, back near the line, we've got a flag, Brock, in the neighborhood we usually see holding. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. On the play fake, it's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Escapes the pocket. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
This is Taylor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Looking in the air here. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. A run here with Taylor. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. Keeps it moving. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. He's got the squiver. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create.
And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the turnover into a lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
This will end up as a touchback.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Trying for the deep ball. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Quinion Mitchell. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is clean, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking the ball away. Job well done.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
We've set it downs from the 37. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Hurts to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And that brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense. Sigh of relief for the defense. You've got to adjust a little bit. Get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. It's a tackle. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Hey, look, Dave, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
We got out of bounds after a small gain. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw, Hurts. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked up. Kendall Fuller.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a run with Taylor. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this run.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 5.
Setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. He'll look to throw. We'll check it down to Taylor. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
On their own side, but only need an inch or 2 here, so they're going for it. They're going Taylor. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it, and now they get themselves off the field.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Gets him on the in route. And nothing to it after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35.
On 1st down, Hurts. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He has it at the 5. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact.
He will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Let's go now.
And they'll come out throwing. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked out by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Power squib kick is taken in. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Eagle play action. Here's Hurts. Tried connecting with Brown, but it's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Back to Taylor on 2nd down. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I don't know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
1st and 10, looking to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. Now a handoff to Taylor. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Decorian Bennett there for the tackle.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
The Eagles into the nickel, 3rd down coming. Pass play now. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
A 3rd down run with Harris. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. No man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Taylor scores. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Trujillo tacks on the extra point. And the Colts cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Throwing the out route complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Escapes a defender. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
1st and 10 from the 32. Hurts now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. On the left side. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second, and that playbook is wide open.
Caught just shy of the goal line. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a 9-point advantage. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
They give right side. Here's Bigsby. Keeps away from one. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10.
Throwing off the play fake. Complete to his back. Take Bigsby. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A pickup of 17. And it'll be 1st down Colts. New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. This is Trujillo to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. So we're through 3 here. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. He loses the football. Oh, the Colts got to it first.
Okay, this is one of those circumstances where you got to play all the way through the whistle, right? Didn't look good defensively. Give up.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Has it in close. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles push this to an 8-point game. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles push the lead to 2 scores now. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. He's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running left with Bigsby. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Colts first down.
1st down, play action. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down. Now looking to throw. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard
A
line.
give left side. Here's Harris. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. And goes to the hurry up here.
On the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
Gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
throw. It's downfield. He's got it. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
14 yards. That's another Colts first down. First and 10 at the
from the red zone on first. Again with downs. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Running for it for Taylor. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second.
Go to him again. And this won't get anywhere either. The front held up. Offensive line fast.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up third.
Running with Taylor. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Colts have cut it to a 3-point game here in the fourth. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Play action, Hurts has it. Hits him on the end route. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
63.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Eagles lead by only 2. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They're going to pass it here. Brought in right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here he is to throw. On the move. Headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Setting up to pass. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown!
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles push the lead to 2 scores now. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. through. Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Kate, unfortunately, I think we're watching a welcome to the NFL type of game for this young man. Tested after the first couple interceptions, and like they say, sometimes when it rains, it just pours.
First down, around with Barkley. By a man, he's in the clear. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the first down, partner, and that's going to seal this win.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
No touch that.
Hurts now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches.
And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof was a big part of what put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that grows their lead to 12.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 tight.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. He reaches the sideline. Clock stops, but the defense holds him to a gain of maybe 6 or 7. 2nd and 3 now.
18, Pioneer. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Looking to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. And I got to imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, and he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.